and welcome to Sam's Crafty Castle. Today I have a special Easter video featuring the insanely popular Gina K Designs Wreath Builder templates. This product makes stamping wreaths so easy. It's still out of stock currently, but I hear it's supposed to be coming back soon. I'll have a link on my blog and in the description below where you can order it when it comes back in. I'll also try to remember to post on Facebook and Instagram when it comes back in stock. Starting off with the supplies for today's video, first we have the Gina K Designs Spring Fling stamp set. I really love this cute spring set and how it's so cool that you can use it as a layering stamp set or as a coloring stamp set. Of course we have the Wreath Builder template. I have the smaller 3 3/4 size one here. Then we have the ink. I use a lot of ink colors on this card and they're all Gina K Designs. I have Wild Dandelion and Lemon Drop, Jelly Bean Green and Applemint, Ocean Mist and Powder Blue, Bubblegum Pink and Passionate Pink, Lovely Lavender, and Wild Lilac. I also have a piece of powder blue cardstock cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4. I have a 3 3/4 inch square to go with my wreath builder. This is one that I got from the Gina K Designs Wreath Builder mini kit, which is how I bought the wreath builder set. So this is her layering white cardstock, which is probably what I would have used either way. Then I have a scrap of yellow paper that I'm not sure what the measurements are. I just had it lying around and it worked well with this card, so I used it. And I don't show it here, but I also have a yellow card base that I use at the end, and I'm not exactly sure what brand it is. And you'll also need, one more thing, your Misty. You do need the original size or the larger Misty, the memory Misty, because the templates won't fit in the smaller one. You could probably use another stamp platform too. I prefer the Misty, so that's what I use. I would think as long as it was large enough for the template to fit in, you should be able to use it, but I can't speak to that myself. So let's get started on the process. So first you're going to line up your wreath builder in the corner of your Misty. Usually I do it in the bottom corner, but for video reasons and space reasons, I'm doing it in the top corner for this video, but you can use either of the two. Then I'll place my solid egg stamp where I want the first egg of my Easter egg of my wreath to be. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do the next step. The first way is not my favorite, but it does work either way you do it. So for the first way, I'm going to do the 2 pink eggs first. So I'm going to have 2 pink eggs in my circle. So I stamp the bubblegum because it's the lightest of the 2 colors of pink that I'm using, and then I rotate my paper in the wreath builder template until I get to where I want the next pink egg to be. Then I stamp again. This method prevents you from having to clean your stamp in between each impression, but I don't repeat colors a whole lot in this project because I use so many colors in this project that I didn't have to. But speaking of cleaning stamps, I also wanted to highlight this product, the new Gina K Designs Tidy Towel. I'm not sure you can see it on the camera, but it has a really nice texture to it, and that to me at least makes it feel like it gets in and cleans my stamps a little more. I don't know how true that is, but it feels like it does in those little on those little detailed stamps. I stored in this little container I got from the dollar store, and I also keep my Lawn Fawn stamp chamois in there with my Teddy Towel. It helps to keep both cloths damp while I'm working and easy to get at, and it keeps them damp in between craft times as well. I usually do let them both dry out every once in a while, but for the most part I keep them damp and in that container. So the second option, and my preferred option, although it can take a little longer, is to stamp and clean off your stamp and then use the next color. Of course, you don't have to worry about this at all if you just use one color of ink. Then for the next part, I'll line up all my egg designs. I simply line each design with a solid egg and pick them up with my Misty Door. Then I carefully go in and ink each egg design with a darker matching color to the solid egg. This part can get tricky. Sometimes you have to wipe off edges and things to make sure your colors don't mix over to where they don't belong. This one is particularly difficult because my eggs are really close together. If you were to do smaller stamps that didn't take up as much room on your wreath, you could probably have a little bit of an easier time, but it's still easy to do. And by doing it this way, I can quickly stamp all of the designs, and it only takes me a couple of times around the template. I'm going for a more musical look on this card, so I didn't take it too much care in perfectly lining up the outlines. If they're a little off, it just matches the fun and playful style. To finish off the card panel, I stamped the Happy and Easter from the Spring Fling stamp set in Ocean Mist ink. In the sample as posted on my blog and in the thumbnail picture, I used the Gina K Designs Black Onyx ink, but I decided for this one I liked the Ocean Mist a little better. And first I'm going to stick down the powder blue panel, and then the yellow strip, and finally the wreath panel we made. And that's this week's card. I hope you'll come back in 2 weeks for a really fun unboxing and product review. I can't wait to share it with you all. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and have a crafty day!